Is this about Mac Miller?
No, she didn't.
What's up, Johnson family? My name is Cedric, and first of all, a change of scenery. I'm trying to change stuff up, just trying to be different, you know, whatever. At this point, I cannot believe I have not reviewed an Ariana Grande album on my channel. Isn't that insane? The main reason is just because like I just wasn't doing reviews of like music when her albums were released. So I was always like in my room enjoying them by myself, going crazy, but now I get to enjoy it with you guys. I think the track that I'm most excited for is Borderline featuring Missy Elliott. I want to know what an Ariana Grande Missy Elliott song sounds like. I'm just like over the moon excited. So without further ado, if you want to see more of me when the video is over, please do not hesitate to subscribe. I would genuinely appreciate it. And besides that, I'm ready. And if you guys are ready, let's get into it. So any songs that I've already heard, I'm going to just skip. So I'm not listening to The Light Is Coming, I'm not listening to God Is a Woman, and I'm not listening to No Tears Left to Cry, but literally everything else is fair game. Raindrops. I felt like it was the full. Okay, so she uploaded the full version on her Twitter, so okay, cool, whatever. Next song. Why does this sound like early 2000s, like... Oof. Okay, I'm liking it so far. I'm waiting for like a climax. Everything is cute so far. I love this part though. This is everything. And then a fade out, which is so Ariana never ever does fade outs on songs. So I mean, you can tell that she's trying different stuff. It's cool, it's whatever. I like it for what it was. I wouldn't skip the song. There was just no like. Once you got past the initial excitement of the song, it didn't really go anywhere, and there was a lot of copy and paste. I'm not mad at it, it's just, I highly doubt it'll be like one of my faves on the album, but let's keep going. So next is R.E.M. Now this song, I feel like I've heard part of it because there was a Beyonce demo that was leaked. And so if this is the same song, it was called Wake Up, I think. If this is the same song, I'm excited to hear what Ariana Grande sounds like singing a song that was meant for Beyonce. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, I'm here for it already. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, yes, lower register, oh my gosh. You can tell this is a Beyonce, like, or it was meant for Beyonce because it's very like rap singing. I feel like Beyonce was one of the main people who created that talking, speaking, while also singing type of genre. She did it in Diva, she did it in Ring the Alarm, she did it in basically all of her self-titled album. And so you can really hear the Beyonce inspiration in this song. So I mean, I don't know, let's keep listening. I love her use of harmony throughout the song, so here for that. I've also noticed that she's not doing as many ad-libs. Usually she's like screeching by now. Like, my favorite part of that whole song was the wake up. Actually, it's that mixed with the dream. It's, I feel like that song is meant to be like I could hear that song in like a movie where there's like the characters in like a trance. Like it sounds very like lucid dreaming. I just wish that there was something unexpected. Once you get past the first initial part, it all kind of sounds around the same. Yeah, it was cute. It was cute. Next up is Sweetener. This sounds very like theme songy. That's sweet. Sweetener. It just sounds really like theme song, like with a hint of Disney. And then that whole get it just sounds unfinished. There have been some Ariana Grande songs that I didn't like initially that I had to listen to a couple times to really understand where she's coming from and to let it, you know, immerse into my skull or whatever. Okay, and next up, She Wants to Be Successful. This sounds very Mariah Carey, what is it was on The Emancipation of Mimi. Oh, I love that. I'm not mad at that. I love that chorus. That chorus is everything. And then a change in rhythm. Ooh. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Okay. All right. I love that. So far, that song is my favorite. If we're not including the songs that have been released, because if we're including those, then God is a Woman is my favorite song on the album so far. But Successful is a very close second. I actually really, really like that song. All right, next up is Every Time. What I will say is that the album is cohesive so far. Everything does seem to flow very well. I love that. Okay, the chorus is where it's at. Yes! Give us vocals, girl. I like this one for sure. I like this one a lot. It's not... Okay, Every Time. Every Time is not better than Successful, but it was still good. Okay, Breathing is next. She's telling us it's gonna be all right. Just keep breathing. Okay, I'm here for this message. Ooh, I love that, bro. Ooh, I love that part. I like this one. I like this one too. Wow. That one was really, it was poppy, but it was a different type of pop. I really liked it though. I love the message and I just love it was like an alternative, like, Okay, next up is the song that I've been waiting for. This is Borderline featuring Missy Elliott, and I'm just so excited. Let's get into it. You know, I'm the wifey type. Ugh. You got me all on my knees. Ariana. Okay. Hey. That was a really, really short feature. Oh, I like that a lot. Hey, cowbell. That song gave me The Light Is Coming vibes in the sense that they sound like demos. And maybe that's just me. If you guys disagree, please let me know why. By the way, if you're gonna disagree with me about these songs, please just like try to have like a respectful like opinion. Don't just be just shouting out stuff just to like, let's have like an actual conversation. But that song sounded unfinished to me. And especially Missy Elliott's verse. I don't feel like that song used Missy Elliott to her full potential. And if the only two features on your album are Missy Elliott and Nicki Minaj, and both of those songs sound unfinished, that one was not my favorite. And it sounds so weird to say that because literally every single Ariana album, I've liked every single song pretty much. The only album that I didn't like one song was, I wasn't a big fan of Popular. Her first album. But besides Popular, I've literally loved every single song on every album. So it's like, oh, I don't know. I was not a fan of that one. Okay, next up is Better Off. Is this about Mac Miller?
No, she didn't.
Did she make a whole song about how she's better off with Mac Miller? 2 songs before her song about Pete. Oh my god! Oh, same girl, same. I never let him know too much. He getting too emotional. So if you're in a relationship where you're holding things back and you don't want to let them know too much because you don't want them to just get too emotional, then what type of relationship are you in? So this sheds a little more light, if this is actually about Mac and not just her writing about somebody else. This actually sheds a lot of light on their situation. And I'm glad that this song is on the album because I feel like, especially because of her status, everything about her relationship is assumed because we only see them getting together and then them breaking up and then we speculate everything else. Like, you know, so I applaud her for being open about this. Wow. I was not expecting that on this album. I actually really like that song. I feel like I was just so invested in the lyrics that I wasn't really focusing on the production like I usually do. But judging by how I didn't really have a crazy amount of comments on it, it just really set with me. Like I was able to just genuinely enjoy it and get kind of lost in her emotion. And so I just, wow. Okay, next up is Good Night and Go. I hope this is not another Mac Miller song. Like, let the boy rest. She's talking about me. That was really pretty. That transition from the end of the chorus to the beginning of the verse, that little section there was so gorgeous. Okay, and the song with the chord, gorgeous. That high breathy note, I want to hear that live. I want to see if she can sustain that live. I'm sure she can, because I mean, look who we're talking about. That one was okay. Wasn't my favorite on the album. It was okay. It was okay. It didn't really take me anywhere. It was alright. Alright, next up is the song that most people I'm sure have been waiting for, the song about her fiance or whatever. I wonder if we're still gonna be calling him her fiance in like 2 years. And I don't mean then we'll be calling him her husband. No shade, but umbrella. I thought you into my life, looking like mine. No better place on time. Wasn't that a caption on an Instagram post or something? Ooh. Yes. That song seems to be like more of an interlude. I wasn't mad at it. It was pretty. It was very gorgeous. Like, it was a good song. It wasn't relatable to me, but I'm sure there's someone out there that can relate to this song. All right, and last but not least is Get Well Soon. This is the longest song on the album, so let's see why. This is the one that was on Instagram. Okay. Wait. This song, you guys, you have no idea how many. I cannot be the only one who played that Instagram video over and over again. Like, it just seemed like wasn't that the last thing she uploaded in 2017? Like, that was like the last thing she uploaded for like months. And I listened to that over and over again. Wow, I'm sorry, you guys, I got too excited. Let's keep going. Yes, I love that minor change there. Mine. Same girl. Literally. Oh, yes, layers. Multi-track vocals. I love that change. That minor change is so pretty. I love that. I can hear a trumpet on this song, like a jazz trumpet. Oh, this is so good. Where did she upload that? Instagram? Oh, is that it? That can't be it. It's only 4:45. It's 5:22. We still got like damn near a whole minute left. Is the last part silence? Okay, Ariana, you could have clipped that last part out. The song is really 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Girl, don't play games. I really respect the fact that she went so far left. Like, that she really, it comes off as like she really was trying to steer away from that top 40s pop, just go a different way with her music and actually grow as an artist, because I feel like you can't, I'm talking so fast. You can't really grow as an artist without trying out new things and then getting, you know, a reception, seeing people like it, and just kind of moving on from there. I love how she was more explicit in this album. I love how this album feels way more honest. I love the subjects of a lot of the songs. I feel like she really opens another like layer, like another onion layer of like her life. You know, she's giving us another piece of her life. But I will say, this is not my favorite Ariana Grande album. Now, I've only heard it once, so after I hear it a couple more times, I'm sure it'll grow on me. But I feel like it's just because every Ariana Grande album has hit me like this. Every Ariana Grande album has been top 40. It's been pop, you know, so I'm used to a certain sound. So I feel like I'm just not used to hearing her voice in this way. But it's not a bad album. It's just very different. It's just very experimental, which I applaud her for sure. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I genuinely appreciate it, and I will most definitely be seeing you in the next one.